Yeah, so I just want to do this MGTOW video on just a little theory I got, kind of putting pieces of the puzzle together or whatnot. But this hypergamy shit and everything that's going on with the females nowadays, I think it's the motherfucking prostitute of Babylon, bro. They say that shit in the Bible, the book of Revelations, you know what I'm saying? Say in the end days, it's gonna be a prostitute who motherfucking run everything in the world, and she's standing over a multi-headed beast. What the multi-heads of this beast is, I'm not sure yet, but it's probably got something to do with all these little feminist boys, fucking cucks, or whatever you want to call them, that helping them out and shit. Because really, see, females, they'll get together and have their little feminist movement, and they'll have their little gatherings to plot on men and all that bullshit, which has been going on since the beginning. But see, men we don't get together. Like I seen these females do videos and shit, like talking about we are organization and MGTOWs, this and that. We don't need to get together to plot on females. Like it's not even necessary. Like females aren't even the problem. Like the problem is all these little feminist boys that they got on a leash doing their jobs for them. You know what I'm saying? All this fucking programming in society, the way all these people are raised nowadays, you know what I'm saying, to just be a slave to these women, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I think it is. Hypergamy is the motherfucking prostitute of Babylon. And I'll get deep into it if y'all really want, you know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't trust a bitch. Never have, never will. And the few times I did, I guarantee you I fucking regretted it. So, and I know it probably sucks to hear this shit, but I don't even trust my moms, you know what I'm saying? I don't trust. I got family too, you know what I'm saying? I got a grandma, I got aunts, I got cousins that are females and shit like that. And all I gotta say is that there's no hate in my heart, bro. I'm not doing this like on some hate speech shit and talking about I hate females, and cause I don't. There's no hate in my heart. I'm not hating, yo. If y'all wanna do your thing, do your fucking thing. Just do it the fuck away from me, you know what I'm saying? Don't fuck with me. That's all I'm saying. And I guess I'm doing this video, to spread my point of view. And if y'all got point of views and shit, y'all can leave a comment. If y'all want to comment on, because I guess that's all we're doing. We're just we're trying to get this philosophy together, you know what I'm saying? Which is really what we all believed in. It's what MGTOW is basically. That feeling deep down inside that we've always had our whole life, you know what I'm saying? When that gut feeling, bro. When you feel like something ain't right, but society and everything else that's programming you to tell you everything's okay, but you know it's not, you know what I'm saying? That's what MGTOW is. That motherfuck you shit. We ain't with that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Getting back to the tip, because I could go way back. I could go way back with it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it goes way back to Adam and Eve. You know what I'm saying? Eve motherfucking tricked Adam to eating the apple. Which, I guess, then from then on, is what triggered their little lying and deceiving nature, their manipulative nature, you know what I'm saying? Because all females just have that shit in them. It's in their DNA, you know, ain't nothing they could do about it. And the worst part about it is how men are being trained to motherfucking serve women, like be a slave and shit to women. Women are being trained to manipulate us and use us, you know what I'm saying? Like see, a mother is the biggest pimp of them all, cause she'll tell her daughter straight up, don't date a dude that ain't got a car, that ain't got a job, that ain't got a future, you know what I'm saying? She'll tell her that shit straight up. And she's teaching her to be all that hypergamy shit off rips. When she little and she's starting to date, she'll be like, oh, you gotta find a man with a job and that has a economic stability and all this bullshit. See? She pimping her ass off rips. And some mothers and fathers do that shit just to get the bitch off their motherfucking hands for a while. Let some nigga come and take her and take care of her and maintain her ass so we could relieve some stress off our pocket, you know what I'm saying? See, parents will actually pawn their daughter off on motherfuckers with money. And that's basically what the whole purpose of asking the hand in marriage is, because to see if the father and the mother agree on if this motherfucker can provide for his daughter, because he's done with it. He don't want he's done fucking paying all her shit and paying her fucking tuition and her food and all this shit. They want somebody to come and relieve all that stress, take all that motherfucking debt off their pocket. Some motherfucker just to come save the day, like Captain Save-A-Ho, you know what I'm saying? And that's how we all train to be nowadays. That's how the way of thinking is, and all this bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just really crazy how females could just have this like little angelic face, just looking like they ain't ever done nothing in their life, you know what I'm saying? So innocent and shit, but they the fucking devil's advocate, and they was born that way. You know what I'm saying? That's why beauty in a female doesn't last that long. That's my theory. Y'all could comment on it, but the reason why I think beauty in a female doesn't last that long is because beauty comes from within, you know what I'm saying? And a bitch is fucking rotten to the core, you know what I'm saying? And when she's young, she could have all them young features and beautiful features, but little by little, they just gonna start disintegrating and degrading, and all that ugliness that's on the inside is just gonna start flowing out, you know what I'm saying? That's the way I feel about it. And you'll see that the very few unicorns that we have in this world, they'll make it to I don't know, 30, 40, 50, and they'll still be decent looking because they're good people, you know what I'm saying? I've met some that I can honestly say is a truly good person inside and means well and is not with that bullshit. And they're elderly women, and they look decent. Like, honestly, I'd probably hit it, you know what I'm saying? And all these little bitches playing games and all that dumb shit, they ain't gonna make it past 30, 25 is the expiration date, you know what I'm saying? From then on is the countdown. It's just gonna get worse and worse. And they just start spending money trying to get operations and lipo and doing all this dumb shit, trying to save their fucking beauty. And it's just gonna get more and more expensive until there's really nothing they can fucking do. They just become a fucking catfish on the internet, putting up old ass pictures and like not even Photoshop, no filter, fucking help. There's just no hope past that wall, you know what I'm saying? And it's because they're so rotten inside. They're just ugly ass bitches from the core. That's when everything starts to make sense, you know what I'm saying? Like how about this? If you look on the internet, and if you look like in the past, like it'll tell you that females they weren't allowed to vote in the past, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm talking about like Roman times, and when the Roman church was in charge and all this bullshit, and they used to actually burn witches at the stake and all this shit. And the reason why is because it was believed that, you know, all females had an evil nature to them with this witchcraft shit, and that the majority of females was witches, and they was really getting on it, and they was burning these bitches at the fucking stake, the ones that got out of line, because the motherfuckers was just tired of the bullshit. And they wasn't allowed to vote or give testimony in the court or nothing, because their word wasn't shit. Nobody could trust on what they said or anything, so they wasn't allowed to testify, you know what I'm saying? Because they just can't be trusted. They couldn't be trusted back then, and it's still the same way now. And I don't know why the fuck all these females is witches nowadays, and nobody gives a fuck, you know what I'm saying? We giving them power to vote and give testimony and all this bullshit, and look where that's gotten us, you know what I'm saying? So it's just something to think about, like, because from the beginning, these bitches just rotten to the core. And if they're not rotten, then they're just stupid. They let themselves be manipulated by the devil, and he just twiddles them around his little pinky and has his way with them, because they're just dumb bitches, and they're weak, you know what I'm saying? They the weakest link. So it's like, if you run around with females and shit, man, they're the weakest link. That's how motherfuckers, this man's greatest downfall, you know what I'm saying? It's in the Bible, you know, like King Solomon and all this bullshit, you know. That's how most crimes are committed, and most beefs in the streets are either over, if it's not over money, it's over a bitch, you know what I'm saying? And they both fucking evil. Money's evil. Bitches are evil too. If it wasn't for money or bitches, I think we might actually have a peaceful world. But it's like you said, it's like they say, you know, you can't live with them, can't live without them. So we just gotta deal with them, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know, it's just my point of view on it. Maybe if you're a dude, you know, if you're born a man, you actually have a chance to make it into heaven or whatnot. And maybe that's the thing with these females, they're just born evil, and there's no chance for them, you know what I mean? They ain't gonna make it. And if you get married to one and she going to hell, and they'll say that shit, you know what I'm saying? If you married, you both gotta get into heaven, or else you both going to jail. I mean, to hell. So how you expect to make it to heaven if your bitch going to hell? I mean, y'all married and shit, that's eternity. And I know probably a lot of people out there like, oh shit, you getting religious, you know, I don't believe in heaven or hell, that don't exist or whatnot. Hey, it's whatever, you know, everybody got a way of thinking, but I'll tell you one thing, yo, the people that probably thinking that way and feeling that way and saying that right now ain't never had a life or death experience, you know what I'm saying? As well, when the clock is ticking, bro, and you about to depart, there's only one thing on your mind. You know what I'm saying? Look up, what's this motherfucker's name? The motherfucking, the head of the Satanic Church. I forgot his fucking name already. Shit. Anyway, when that motherfucker was on his deathbed, all he could do was ask forgiveness from God, you know what I'm saying? His whole life, preaching all this devil shit. He about to die, and now he pleading God for forgiveness. What the fuck is that shit, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta put the shit together and put all the pieces to the puzzle together, you know what I'm saying? It's all a fucking, it's all a trap. It's just all a game, you know what I'm saying? To get your soul, and that's what these females is after. They're after your motherfucking soul. Evil, bruh. If you a man, you gotta hold on to that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I think that's why, you know, maybe me and females don't really mix that much, cause I'm like an old school type of dude to where, you know, I was taught to like keep it real or whatnot, but anyway, you know, morals and integrity and ethics and all that bullshit mean a lot to me, you know what I'm saying? Like, nowadays, just everybody just a motherfucking fake ass bitch. And the more faker you are, the more real you are, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit has just gotten so motherfucking twisted. And that's the devil, bro. Because the devil's a lie, you know what I'm saying? If you live by the truth, that's the strongest way to go, bro. That's just solid. It's just fucking bulletproof. You live by the truth, you know, you live by all this bullshit. That shit too flim-flam, you know what I'm saying? That shit flimsy, you finna fall and crash. You can't be living like that, you know what I'm saying? So that's one thing these females don't understand. They just compulsive liars. They feel like a lie is gonna help them accomplish and take over the world just by lying and fucking lies is gonna get them out of any situation, and that's just the way they get through life, is just lying and being fake. So anyway, I don't know, I just want to do this video, see what y'all think about it, you know what I'm saying? This hypergamy shit might be this in Revelations shit they was talking about. The prostitute of Babylon or whatnot, you know, the prostitute that is basically running the world, and kind of seem that way, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a Queen of England, why the fuck, what happened to the king, you know what I'm saying? Like, why the fuck? There's just so much shit nowadays, you know what I mean? Like, just on the TV and in life general, they be saying because of this MGTOW shit that that people, that men have lost courtesy, you know what I'm saying? They're not opening doors for females no more. And they try to bring the elderly and the children into it, but it ain't nothing about the elderly or the children, you know what I'm saying? Like I'll tell you what, you know what I'm saying? I used to be a gentleman and shit, you know what I mean? If I'm driving around and there's a female on the crosswalk or whatever, you know what I mean? I'll let her cross and shit. Cause that's just the way I am with everybody. I let dudes cross, you know, and all this shit. The people with children, the elderly and all that. But nowadays it's like the only exception is children and the elderly. Like if you between 15 and 60, like you could just get the fuck out the way before you finna get ran over. And I ain't gonna stop and fucking let you pass in front of me just so I can look at your ass or some bullshit like that. The fuck out of here. I'm not gonna open no doors for you. Y'all bitches don't deserve that shit. You know what I'm saying? Open your own fucking door. That's equality. You know what I'm saying? Cause why the fuck bitches gotta act like men gotta cater to every one of their needs and shit, and they got all these motherfuckers on Instagram and all these motherfuckers on the internet blowing them up with comments and shit, and they got, I'll tell you one thing, when you a man, you probably got between like 5 or 10 females at the most that you fucking with, you know what I'm saying? And that's like here and there, you know what I'm saying? When you, that's like in a week or some shit, or in a month. But when you a female, that you got like 5 or 10 motherfuckers a day. No, fuck that. You got like hundreds of motherfuckers a day offering you dick when you a female. Like, that's why females don't give a fuck about dudes, cause they just got so many options, you know what I'm saying? They don't give a fuck. We're just another fucking dickhead trying to get in that pussy just like everyone else. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't know if y'all could comprehend that, but if you don't believe me, just go on the internet and steal some bitches' pictures, you know, and make a little fake Facebook or Instagram or whatever, and you'll see how many motherfuckers just add you out of nowhere and start talking about, oh, you so pretty, oh, and it's just flirting and trying to get in them draws and shit. It's ridiculous, you know what I'm saying? When you open an Instagram and you a dude, it's like females, nobody will ever add you, yo, unless you add people and people you know and actually move that shit. Social media or whatever, and people you know and shit like that. But see, these females just have like hundreds and thousands upon thousands of people that they don't even know who the fuck they are. People all around the world just waiting for them to throw up a little selfie with showing their breast or their booty in the mirror or some bullshit. And it's just insane, yo. And that's all these cucks, all these white horses that are fucking it up for everybody, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers ain't keeping it pimping, and they fucking up the game for everybody, you know what I'm saying? They're just so damn desperate. But anyway, that's my video on this shit, so y'all could comment. Let me know what y'all think, yo. Y'all be easy.